there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see, the Ohio Bobcats taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will get the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He's got the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. grabbed in the backfield. It's Perry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking downfield, it's Carney. They'll run the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And it's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Caught near the sticks. It's Woodside. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Hit as he throws. Finds a man on the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Sweet cut there. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Woodside. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running back searching for a hole. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. Fires on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Woodside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Woodside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's O'Neal. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the sideline. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carney. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Split backs here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
2nd down.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Reinbold. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll give it to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Power football with the run. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it to the back on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Carney. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Has to get there to move the sticks. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a... And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Soft spot in the middle. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Carney. Zips it out to his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Complete out of the backfield. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you could tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Spins away from 1. Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Bobcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
13, Marshall.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morton. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Carney. Rushes on him. He's got him. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Motion from the back. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Reinbold. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They are up by just 1 over Kennesaw State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Carney. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Suggs. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He'll start this drive firing. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. At the 35, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
26, Marshall.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Marshall back at it with another first and 10. Back to throw, it's Carney. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking for a man, it's O'Neal. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. They boot it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Grabbed behind the line. It sucks. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It sucks. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. A first down for the offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Carney. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd down coming.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Reinbold. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Perry. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. It'll be a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires to the tight end. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. He leaves it with his back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Marshall quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire. Looking for a big gain. He's got it on the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through.
Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Back to throw, it's Carney. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Hurd! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. Under fire. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick release by the QB. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to slam in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio!
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Ohio 39, Marshall 18.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.